WWE is full of funny stories about backstage pranks. Here are the 10 most hilarious backstage prank stories involving WWE superstars. Pro wrestlers might walk around the ring like real tough guys when they are on screen, but at the end of the day, when they get backstage, they are like every single person out in the world. Pro wrestling is a serious sport and could give the performers both physical and mental damages if things go wrong. The WWE superstars take some time to relieve themselves from such mental stress with various backstage activities, including playing pranks on the fellow superstars. We've heard many stories about the hilarious pranks the WWE superstars pulled on each other, and here are 10 such instances showing the hidden lives of the WWE performers behind the scenes.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a
Number 8. Ahmed Johnson getting ready for the Tonight Show. The late great Owen Hart is also widely known among the WWE universe as the best backstage prankster in WWE history. He went on to add Ahmed Johnson to his list of victims when he convinced him that he is going to appear on the Tonight Show. Johnson got all excited and dressed up in a $4,000 suit and waited for his ride to the studio. But no one came to pick him up, and after a long wait, Johnson finally realized that he got pranked by the greatest prankster in pro wrestling.
Do update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different
Number 7. The origin of the Hall of Pain. Mark Henry revealed how a prank played by Vince McMahon led to the creation of his infamous Hall of Pain gimmick. McMahon informed Henry that he'd be competing in a dark match against Sin Cara in 2011. Henry made his entrance to the ring and waited for his opponent to make his way out, but Sin Cara never made it out to the ring even after Henry's being in the ring for 19 minutes. Henry got furious and left the rings as the fans watched in confusion, and when he reached the backstage area, there was no one to be found as everyone had already left. He tore the place down in anger and called McMahon to say he is going to quit the company. McMahon called him up to his office and apologized and pitched the idea of the Hall of Pain.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
Number 6. Jonathan Coachman gets arrested. Vince McMahon was not a stranger to playing pranks on his superstars, even before he almost drove Mark Henry out of the company. He played an even crueler prank on a newcomer in Jonathan Coachman, who got scared out of his wits. McMahon had asked Coach to host a college football betting pool for the WWE superstars for $10 each. Coachman followed the orders but found himself shell-shocked after the cops arrested him for hosting an illegal gambling pool. Coachman pleaded with McMahon to bail him out, but the boss, however, cursed him out for getting arrested during a show. The cops took away a crying Coachman in their car for a few blocks before returning to the same venue, where he found out it was a cruel prank by the boss.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Number 5. X-Pac gets his eyebrows shaved. X-Pac is also among the list of backstage pranksters who made life hell for the other superstars during his time with WWE. However, he also has a few experiences of tasting his own medicine during his initial run as the 123 Kid. He was easy to prank because he was one of the youngest members of the roster, and it was convenient enough for Mr. Perfect and the Smoking Guns to do their job. The Guns and Mr. Perfect took X-Pac out on his birthday, where they shaved off his eyebrows, making him look awkward on television for about a month.
from the basement statement. The top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000.
Number 4. Bruce Pritchard's prank on The Undertaker. Bruce Pritchard and The Undertakers are very close friends in real life, and like many friends in this world, Pritchard decided to play a prank on the dead man and used WWE superstar Goldust as the instrument. During the commercial break between their match, The Undertaker was lying flat down on the ring, waiting to do his signature sit-up. Goldust followed Pritchard's instructions and teased around with the dead man by touching his feet, chest, and even crawling up his legs. The Undertaker was furious backstage after the match before Pritchard revealed it was all a prank. Goldust, who was hiding for his life, got a sigh of relief, and all three had a hearty laugh about it.
A sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along.
Number 3. The only thing that scares The Undertaker. The Undertaker is the master when it comes to inflicting fear in his opponents. But you would be surprised to know that cucumbers are the only things that scares the legendary Deadman. The Undertaker is not a fan of how cucumbers look or taste. Owen Hart took full advantage of the fact and played the ultimate prank on the Deadman. He put a slice of cucumber on a cup of iced tea and The Undertaker, not knowing what was going to happen, gulped it up until he found the cucumber on the bottom of the cup, causing him to vomit on the spot.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Number 2. Dynamite Kid injects milk in Davey Boy Smith's behind. Davey Boy Smith wanted to try some steroids during a point in his career and found an innovative place to inject it on his body. He sought the help of his tag team partner Dynamite Kid to inject the steroids in his butt cheeks, and his partner obliged. However, Davey Boy Smith didn't know that it was not steroids that Dynamite Kid was injecting on his butt cheeks. Dynamite Kid tricked Smith into believing it was steroids, but instead injected milk on his partner's behind. When Davey Boy Smith found out about the prank, he decided to take the steroids himself.
Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000.
Number 1. Messing around with Yokozuna. Being a big man has its share of positives and negatives in pro wrestling. While Yokozuna took advantage of the good side in his in-ring career, the bad side came to haunt him during a plane ride. Yokozuna found it hard to fit inside the aircraft bathrooms, and Mr. Perfect found it as the right opportunity to prank the big man. He gave Yokozuna chocolate laced with laxatives, and he did its job to perfection. Yokozuna couldn't fit inside the aircraft bathrooms, and a stewardess had to improvise and let the big man clear out his stomach on the back of the plane, and even held a blanket to make sure no one saw him.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in?
So today I explained to you in this video 8 funniest backstage pranks in WWE ranked. There are maybe problems with English pronunciation, sorry for that. So I say goodbye for today. Have a nice day to all of you.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the